storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
That your fight on December 2nd was about Lindsay, your anger at Lindsay, and you being told you couldn't go on the Miami trip.
My anger was at Stefon. I never said my anger was at Lindsay.
You were angry at Stefon on December 2nd.
Yes.
Because you were told you couldn't go on
I was
Miami.
angry at Stefon because we were friends. He told me at the last minute I could not go to Art Basel.
And yet when you walked into the police station on December 16th, you said you had been having an ongoing text exchange over.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This is Stefon, the Strangulation case. Okay, we're gonna react to it. Okay, we're gonna get into it, and yeah, if we get to the other stories, then we do. But I didn't realize they was gonna have this trial live. So yeah, we need to be reacting to this, baby. Let's go. Grab my hat.
Do you recognize that document that I've shown you as the police report that was prepared based on your statements on December 16th?
Yes.
You've seen this report before.
Yes, I need it.
And you see on the report where it says, she said that on this date, the male that she worked for entered her unlocked bedroom. They had been having an ongoing text exchange over money owed to Adams. She said that they began to discuss this, which apparently angered the male.
I did
There's no
not.
question pending yet. Do you see that language?
Yeah.
Did you say that to Police Officer Ellis
Ooh-wee.
on December 16th?
Yes, I see it.
And that wasn't true, was it?
To my recollection, it was true. We did discuss money.
Ms. Adams, you just testified under oath about what happened on December 2nd.
Okay, I also didn't put in the police report our sexual relationship because I was ashamed. The police report got leaked. I didn't put a lot of things. The most important thing was the attack in the police report. Me reporting anything outside of why he got upset, I didn't feel the need to put it. I was scared of how it was received by the public. He's in a very public relationship with Cardi B. So I did not put a lot of things in the police report. My most important thing was him assaulting me and choking me. So that was the most important thing that I put in the police report. I was very vague. I didn't feel the need that I had to go and explain the relationship.
When you were asked questions, you actually gave.
I didn't feel.
You must wait until I finish the question.
Wait until counsel finishes the question. Answer it.
Because you didn't feel it was important. When you were asked questions about what happened on December 2nd, you lied.
It did not change what happened on December 2nd. It did not change what happened on December 2nd. He choked and slapped me.
Ms. Adams, I'm going to try my question again.
She is pretty, though. She is pretty. I would hit it.
When you asked the questions of Dedham Police Officer Ellis on December 16th, you lied.
I did not lie. I just did not expand on detail on the relationship I had with Mr. Diggs. I didn't feel that that was important. The sexual relationship, I didn't feel like that was important. I didn't feel it was important that he was upset because I told him I was not in love with him like those other women. I was ashamed of being with him.
Ma'am,
I didn't feel the need to explain that to the police officer.
Ms. Adams, please answer the question. And ask the next question.
Under oath, on December 2nd, when you claim Mr. Diggs walked into your room, you had not been having a text exchange fight over money.
The last text exchange fight was over money. The last text exchange was me saying, you need to pay me out for the rest of the season. I'm out of your life. Give me the money for my business in that order. That was the last text exchange. His response to me,
Well, ma'am, before we get to his response, why don't we get
you
to
will
what
be
you
paying
were
me out for
responding
the
to?
season and the money you said you will give me for my business. Wasted my, excuse my language, fucking time being here because you have a, excuse my language again, fucking circus going on. I am out of your life. I am ruining that bitch life.
All right, Ms. Adams, you're going to listen to counsel's question. You're going to answer that question, and then you're going to wait for the next question. This is not an opportunity for you just to say whatever comes to mind.
Okay,
All right, it is responsive to the question presented.
okay.
Next question.
Thank you, Anna. That response that you just read, that was actually a response to something Steph wrote to you, right?
That was a text exchange
It's
over
a yes
money.
or no question now.
What was your question?
What you just read into the record, that was a response to a text message that Steph sent to you, correct?
Yes.
And in that request, in that message that Steph sent to you, you understood you were getting fired, right?
No.
What Steph wrote to you is, "I'ma leave you be. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. I appreciate you. Hate it even got to this, but oh well." Right?
Yes.
And you understood when you received that he was telling you you were not going to be cooking for him anymore.
No.
You didn't understand that.
No.
And that's why you responded with, "You will be paying me out this season and the money you owe me."
No.
Because you knew you were about to lose your job, right?
I was not about to lose my job.
You didn't understand, "I'ma leave you be. Thank you for cooking for me this season. I appreciate you. Hate it even got like this," as a sign that you were about to lose your job.
No.
In any event, you didn't tell Officer Ellis on December 16th when you reported this assault any of that, right?
The last text message was about money.
Are you single? Maybe you're divorced
Damn.
or new in town. It's time.
They grilling her ass. You hear me? They are grilling her. They are grilling her. Yeah, and here's the thing: when you're in court, when you're on trial, it's not a place you ever want to be, God willing. But when you were in that position, baby, they ask you yes or no questions. Yes or no. Yes or no. All that extra shit she talking about, they not trying to hear that. It's, yeah, he made it clear that she was done cooking with him. Listen, it's starting to really seem like what she really mad about was that he hit it and quit it and did. But nah, if he choked her, if he laid his hands on her, he's still wrong. Which is not out of the question because, you know, he's being accused of that by that light-skinned dude, Chris Blake. Anyway.
And soreness on my throat.
You told him you had bruising on your neck, right?
It was like red. It wasn't like purple bruises. On the incident report, pull that up.
You didn't have any injuries when you walked into the police office on December 16th, did you?
No, because that happened on December 2nd.
Right. So any injuries that you would have had, you had a reason for why they weren't there, right?
That happened, it faded. The fading went away the night.
And did you take any pictures of your injuries?
I was in shock. The first thing was not to take pictures. It was to get it together.
I thought you just testified under oath that you had just received a text message from a woman named Anna. That's Anna Kokolas, right?
You're in the wrong timeline.
You didn't just testify under
You're on the
oath.
wrong
that Anna-
timeline.
You didn't just testify under oath, but you were sitting on your bed, reading a cookbook, got a text message from Anna, and Mr. Diggs walked into your room?
Mr. Diggs walked in minutes after I texted him. That's how I based the time on what time he walked in.
Okay. So you had a phone in your hand when he walked in the room?
My phone was on the bed. I was reading a book. I wasn't texting her in the moment of Mr. Diggs walking in.
No. Okay. But you had a phone right there in your room?
Yes.
It's an iPhone.
Yes.
It's got a camera on it.
Yes.
You can take videos with it.
Yes.
And you do take videos with it.
Yes.
You take pictures with it.
Yes.
You take pictures of yourself with it.
Yes.
A lot?
Not often.
Not often. You have social media account for your business, don't you?
Yes.
Do you post things on your social media account?
I'm not as active as I should be.
You don't use your iPhone to take videos or pictures for that?
I'm not a very active person socially.
I see. But you certainly had a phone in your room when you claim you were violently assaulted and injured,
That
right?
has nothing to do or justify the reason I was attacked.
It's a yes or no question then.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I had a phone.
You took no pictures of your face or your neck or
That
your
has
chest.
nothing to do.
I need to finish my question.
Okay.
You took no pictures of your face on December 2nd, did you?
No.
No pictures of your neck on December 2nd, right?
No.
No pictures of your chest on December 2nd.
No.
You said Mr. Diggs hit you across the face. Do you have any marks on your face?
No.
You understand Mr. Diggs is a professional football player, right?
Yes.
He's an elite athlete.
I don't know. He's an athlete.
You don't know that he's an elite athlete?
I guess.
Okay.
You call him that.
And you tested.
Wow, come on now.
Yes.
And you had no marks from it.
I was red. It's red. I'm lighter complexion.
Bruises, they get worse over time. Do you agree with me?
It was redness. It wasn't bruises.
Hang on. There's an objection. I want to go on the objection. That is, open. Answer the question.
I have redness, Mark. Like, I'm light skinned. I turn red
You also get bruises, don't you?
if I hit something hard. Yeah.
Right. And bruises get worse over time, right?
Okay. I'm not
Do
sure.
they?
I'm not sure. I don't get bruises a lot. I don't recall.
Do you recall telling Officer Ellis you were bruised on December 2nd?
My idea of bruising is soreness, hurting. I was red. It was redness. My face was red and on my chest was red. I didn't turn purple or pink or anything like that. I didn't. It was redness.
Because you didn't have any injuries when you walked into the police station on December 16th, Officer Ellis actually sent you a form to fill out to describe the injuries that you said you had on December 2nd, right?
Yes.
And you filled out that form, right?
Yes.
And you didn't do it on December 16th, did you?
No.
He actually emailed it to you, and you took 2 days, and then you emailed it back. True?
Yes.
Okay. And on that form, you put that your chest and throat were very sore for days after, right?
Yes.
And you put that you had redness, tenderness, pain, and bruising on your neck, right?
Yeah, you can tell she underestimated all of this. Listen, I don't know. Listen. You can say I object, but I mean, hey, it could be overruled or sustained either way. But you could tell she in over her head with this trial. She didn't listen. They gonna drill her ass. She should have knew that. She seemed nervous. Yeah, that courtroom ain't nothing to play with. That courtroom ain't nothing to play with.
Thursday, you met with Mr. Virtue,
And if she lose, she hoping that he don't countersue her.
lawyer as well, right?
Yes.
Your lawyer is representing you in an effort to get money from Mr. Diggs. True?
My lawyers represented me in my workers' comp claim, the injuries that I received on the job that Mr. Diggs refused to pay for. That's what my lawyers represented me for.
Are you sure about that, ma'am?
She is my workers. I got my lawyer from workers' comp.
We'll come back to that. Let's stay with the form. You told Officer Ellis on December 18th, so now 16 days after you say you were assaulted, that you had redness, bruising, and soreness on your chest, right?
I told him that, or I wrote that.
Well, you wrote it in a form. You took your time and you chose which
I checked the
answers
marks.
to give,
Yes.
right? Okay. And you told him your shoulders were red and very sore, right?
Right. My whole distal area here was sore. Across my chest.
And you told him your whole body was sore, actually, didn't you?
It was,
You told him it was difficult for you to sleep.
I was very upset.
And I think you testified today that Steph. Okay. But you told Officer Ellis he was his hand.
Yes, she was sleeping with him too. Yes. The truth is, when all of it is that this man has no dick discipline, and that's the source of all his problems.
That's the form that you filled out over a course of 2 days and sent back to Officer Ellis, true?
Yeah.
And if you look right in under the heading method and or manner of strangulation suffocation, right in the maybe top third of that page. See that?
Yeah.
Question number 2. How was the victim strangled? Check all that apply. See that?
Forearm, right hand.
You told him you were strangled with his right hand, true?
With forearm, right hand. That is what's checked.
Okay, but you just testified under oath it was only his forearm.
This is the right side. I'm little. Everything went across my neck.
So
So that is what I meant by forearm, right hand was his whole right side. Right hand was the smack and forearm was the choke. How was the victim strangled? That was right hand meant smack, but his whole right arm was across my chest.
You also estimated the level of pressure that the suspect used during strangulation. Do you remember doing that?
Yes.
Mm.
I peed myself and I came back on my cycle really heavily.
So that was
So
a
it
yes/no
was
questionnaire.
hard.
You gave it a yes. You remember doing that, right?
Yes.
And you had a choice. Low is a 1 and 10 is a high. See that?
Yes.
What'd you pick?
10.
10.
Yes.
You said Mr. Diggs is 6 feet tall. He's actually 6'2", right?
I don't know.
You don't know how tall he is? You've known him for 4.5 years.
I don't know. He's taller than me. Way taller than me.
Okay. And you know he lifts weights every day, right? He
Damn,
takes
gotta go
hits for
pick up this
300
package.
pound
Hold
head,
up.
right? For stuff. True?
I guess.
Do you know that?
No, I don't know what his role is. I thought he ran the ball. I don't know if people, I'm not sure what he does.
How many games that Steph Diggs has played in have you attended?
I don't know football. I don't watch it to know what. I've attended a couple games.
The question was, how many of Stefon Diggs' games have you gone to and watched?
Gone to, maybe 4.
And you don't know that he gets tackled in that game?
I don't watch it, honestly. I'm just there for the vibes. I don't really know what's going on in football. I don't know the rules.
I think you will agree with me, that Stefon Diggs used 10 out of 10 force on your neck.
It was 10 for me. For my little body and what I couldn't breathe, it was a 10 for me.
The question was, estimate the level of pressure that the suspect used during strangulation.
It felt a 10 to me. I could not breathe.
So you chose to answer a different question than the one you were asked.
This questionnaire is about me. Why wouldn't I answer it about me? This is not a questionnaire that's a united, I don't know how to say it, a global, this is about me. This is what happened to me.
Okay. But you will agree with me, hypothetically speaking, if Stefon Diggs used 10 out of 10 strength to choke someone, anyone, that person would have bruises on their neck.
I would not agree.
you will agree that if Stefon Diggs used 10 out of 10 force to choke you, you would have bruises on your neck. Now, you went to New York, you said, on the evening of December 2nd. True?
True.
And you stayed there until December 9th.
Yes.
You had your phone with you all week.
Yes.
You took messages. You sent text messages.
Yes.
We know that because that's when you started talking about your money, right?
I did what?
You
I
testified.
asked for my money. I didn't talk about money. I asked for him to have finance sign off to pay me.
My mistake.
Thank you.
We'll get to that money too. And you didn't think it was important to record your injuries or take photos.
No, I was in shock. This is someone that I love that put his hands on me. That was not my first instinct, was to go and take a photo.
Sure. And then December 3rd, you didn't take any pictures.
No,
And December
a
4th,
very
you
complicated relationship. No, I did not take photos.
didn't take any videos.
No,
And you didn't go to the ER.
no.
You didn't go to a walk-in.
You already
medical
had
center.
paid my medical bills. Why would I go get more medical bills?
Objection, Your Honor. Move to strike. You didn't seek any medical attention, right?
Unpaid medical bills.
Your Honor.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Either that or she said she didn't love. He's shaking his head. I don't know what you're shaking your head for, nigga. You got yourself into this. Sir, you shouldn't have been sleeping with the help. Sir. Or ma'am, I don't know what he prefer in the bedroom.
When you were with Shy and Tolly for that week in New York City, you didn't say anything to them about
I don't know Tally. I just met Tally on the night of December the 2nd.
Okay.
Shy Charles has her own personal relationship with
Yeah.
Stefon.
I need to be able to ask you questions.
Okay, I
And
thought
you
I was
need to be able to
still
answer.
answering the first question that you said. You didn't let me finish.
I said, we're gonna take it again, just a question at a time. This is an opportunity for a narrative. So let her ask her question, all right, and then answer the question, and if there is, there's feeling that you're not being allowed to negotiate, but just take the question out. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Honor. You didn't tell them anything about being assaulted.
These are not people I trust to tell anything of that nature to.
They're just people that you trust to spend a week with.
These are people that I met through Stefon Diggs. I had no choice but to stay with them. I had no money.
I thought you just testified you had a ticket to Atlanta,
That Sonny brought.
and then you changed on December 2nd, right?
Yes.
And then you changed your ticket to Atlanta to go to New York with
Yes.
Shy and Sonny. I'm sorry, with Shy and Tolly, right?
Yes.
So you did have someplace else to
I
go.
changed the ticket because I didn't have money for Ubers to get home in Atlanta. Shy was going to pick me up from the airport.
Okay.
I didn't have a place to stay in Atlanta. I given up my place to stay with Stefon Diggs. So I didn't have money for a hotel or Airbnb to go home to Atlanta.
All right, Sam. Up to the next one.
You've traveled with Shy before, right?
Yes.
You went with her to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
You're actually friends with her, aren't you?
Associates,
Right.
co-workers.
Well, you traveled to another country with Shy.
It's levels to friends.
Hey, black folks do that now. Come on.
In August.
Did Steph go on that trip to Trinidad and Tobago?
Listen, Miss Wonderbread. Yeah, sometimes we will go out the country with a motherfucker we ain't even all that acquainted with. I ain't saying it's smart, but people do it.
No, I didn't go on another trip. I was told to leave the house, so I went to stay with Shy because I didn't have anywhere to stay.
Okay. And Shy picked you up in her car, you said?
Yes.
And can you describe what the inside of her car looks like?
It's a white car. I think it's burgundy or something like that.
So the outside is white,
Yes.
and then the inside is burgundy.
If most as I remember, I don't quite can't say exact.
And Shai has a dash cam right in her car, doesn't she?
Not that I'm aware of.
You didn't see a dash cam in her car?
No, I saw like where you see the speedometer and stuff like that.
No, not down on the panel where people look when they're driving. Up on the top of her car. There's a bar on the top of her car with a dash cam on it, right?
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that.
No.
Did Shai ever tell you that she had a dash cam in her car?
No.
Okay.
Is it just me? Hold on. Y'all know I have to give commentary too, so forgive me. I have to give commentary. Is it me, or do I kind of feel like he probably should have just settled this? Like, just paid her a settlement and kept it pushing? Like, this seems like a big waste of time. Is it me? If I'm tripping, let me know. But I kind of feel like this is going to be more of a headache than anything else. And by the time you get to paying attorneys and this and then a third, he really could have just gave her a settlement, an NDA, and learned to not lay his hands on people and to stop putting his penis inside of everything with two legs. I feel like he should have just paid her. Yes, and pay her outright too. Yes. Yeah. Whatever he promised her, whatever she was owed, he should have paid. He should have paid the rest of her, whatever the agreement was. Number one. See, niggas don't know how to handle business. And that's why niggas stay in problems all the time. You pay for your piece. Should have paid the rest of whatever the fuck you owed her, and you should have gave her some extra change because you done choked the hell out this lady and you done had sex with her several times, allegedly. And you should have did the Tyler Perry move of her going outside and there's a brand new motherfucking Escalade, a Lexus, or Mercedes out there as a I'm sorry, please don't tell on me type shit. That's what you should have done. You do a certain, let me tell you something. These celebrities feel like they shouldn't have to pay. They literally feel like because I'm such and such, you should just be grateful to be around me, grateful to work for me, grateful to be able to put me on your resume, grateful for whatever I give you, grateful to be around me. They really feel like that. They are the cheapest ones, literally. He is a narc. Oh, I believe he put hands on her now. I have to say allegedly, but I believe that.
I don't know, Ms. Adams, were you able to see that person in that video? If not, we can play the whole thing. Okay. So while this is playing, Ms. Adams, do you recognize that person on the video as you? And you're sitting in the front seat of Shai's car. And this is you when you were just after you were picked up from LaGuardia Airport on December 2nd, right? Yeah. Was there someone else in the car to your memory? No. I'm sorry? No, not okay. Did Tally Moses also get picked up from LaGuardia just after you? Okay, but she was eventually in that car with you. So Shai was driving the car, is that right? Yes. And then you're in the front passenger seat as we see you. Yes. And then did Tally sit in the back behind you? I'm sorry? Behind Shai? Okay. And this was all on December 2nd. Yeah. And this is the day you say you were violently assaulted.
Yes, that helped him justify proof that I wasn't assaulted because her got to say face.
Okay. Mr. Kettlewell, can we also show the next video?
Your Honor, just for clarification, there's Exhibit 5, I think it's just a number of videos in one exhibit.
Thank you, sir. And do you recognize the person in this video?
Yeah.
And that's you in Shai's car again?
Yeah.
And this is the next day, right? Third. Do you recognize that? I might not be able to see. I'll give you, Mr. Kettlewell, is this marked as exhibit 5 also, the stills?
Stills are
6 and 7? I should have been marked as exhibit 7. You recognize that person as you? And that's you in Shai's car, right? When you visited her in New York City. And you say you don't remember if that's, what date that is? Your Honor, I'm sorry, may I approach him later? If I could direct your
I didn't say I didn't remember.
Oh.
I can't tell the date. I don't remember. I was in her car, I stayed for a week.
Okay.
You're telling me something.
If I can direct your attention to this line right here. See how it says 2025 1203. Do you know what that means? Okay. But this is you on your New York trip with Shai in her car.
My New York State.
All right.
This has not been preliminary on. I believe that is that we.
Before Merit America, Amy was struggling financially as a single.
Okay, what y'all think so far? Y'all feel like it's a weak case? She didn't take no photos of her injuries, so that's interesting because most women would have photos of, being choked, this, that, the remnants of the situation. Y'all say weak case. I think a lot of it is too, she's nervous, so she's not articulating herself the best, and it's not easy being on stand like that. So I do get that too. But it's almost as if her attorneys didn't practice with her. They didn't she hasn't said this, but the energy she's giving off is like, wow, I didn't think it was going to be this deep. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm feeling when I see this and I feel her energy. I'm feeling like she's feeling, damn, this is a lot. Because it's one thing to say, hey, I'm a sue. But when you in that court, they don't play no games.
And that you all stayed in the same bedroom,
Yes.
slept in the same bedroom.
Yes.
And we're together a lot of the time that week. True?
Mostly yes.
And there was one night where you and Tali were kind of goofing around with the video and taking videos. Do you remember that?
I don't recall it.
Okay. Mr. Kettlewell, can we play Exhibit 8? And, well, before we do, I would move Exhibit 8 into evidence. It's a video from December 6th. Thank you.
Just no objection to that for the record.
Okay. No, what's that a video? Okay, she drunk. Okay.
Adams, did you recognize the person on that video?
Yes.
Who is that?
Me.
And that's in Shai's bedroom, right?
Yes.
Where you and Tali and Shai spent the entire week, right?
Majority Tali would sleep on the couch some days.
I'm sorry?
Tali would sleep on the couch some days.
Okay. But in that video, Tali was videoing you, right?
Okay. I don't recall that.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, but we were upstairs.
Mr. Kettlewell, and Your Honor, I would move in Exhibit 9, which is another video from that same time. December 6th, 2025.
That's to the record.
Thank you, Judge.
She got some cute natural hair.
That was you on that video?
Yes.
Oh my God, how embarrassing for your drunk videos to be played in court. But at least she ain't bald headed. She got some nice hair on her head and still got her edges and everything. I don't know what them sleeping together have anything to do with the love. Those are two different things. She was a cook. He didn't pay. He definitely owes her whatever was promised in the agreement. He wanted her to sign the NDA and not say what happened. He should just paid this lady. Now you is cute. You got a nice little body on you, Cougar. Oh, that's a BBL? Okay. It look good. I'm not no hater. She look good, but you look goofy. You look goofy, you know, and you can't dance worth a shit. I want to let you know you ain't got no rhythm. But you can cook. And you got your edges.
Which are two stills taken from the second video of Exhibit 8.
No objection.
Are there any more video clips, counsel, you'll use here?
I think we can put the lights back on.
Hey, listen, I was about to say shit. I got a job for you. Shit. The chef, he didn't hit everything. Yes, he didn't hit everything moving.
Now, Steph and his group got back from Miami to Dedham home on December 7th, correct?
I'm sure the day he got back. I got back on
I'm sorry?
Tuesday. Well, it was late in the night. Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. The night I got.
Well, you know he got back to the Dedham house before you did.
I didn't know that. When I got there, I realized that he was there. I was in no communication with him on what day he was coming back.
But you were in communication.
To ask for my pay, yes.
I ain't mad at her looking old. I don't give a damn.
Can you turn to tab C, which has been marked as Exhibit 3, please?
While she flipping through there real quick, y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets to the Monetize Your Mouth 5-night workshop. Maybe even Miss Chef BBL here can come and monetize her mouth and get her a ticket to the 5-night webinar. Okay, we're going to go through everything that you need to have your channel together. And at the end of the 5 days, baby, you're going to have what you need to have your little filming area set up, your channel created, everything done on the back end. And you're going to be ready to make your first at least 7 videos, at least 7. Come on now. Come on and get y'all tickets. It's only $33. All right. All right. All right. Let me put the back on. And bam.
Okay. And if you look on the page, hope you're on the right page. It ends in that number on the bottom right corner at 118. Do you see that number? Not an approach.
Hey, shout out to Audrey Mason. She got her ticket. Yeah, the webinar starts. The webinar starts on the 27th. It's the 27th through the 31st. Literally. All right, get your tickets today.
3 days after the violent assault that you talked about. Right?
Yes.
And what did you say in that message?
How can you approve my pay with finance, please? I have to pay my insurance this month. Thank you. Please and thank you.
And then if you could look.
Monetize your okay.
Message.
Lord, y'all so damn nasty.
Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's hold that for a second. So you were texting with Steph in the week you were in December. I'm sorry, in the week in December, you were in New York, right?
I text Stefon one time.
Okay. But your testimony is you don't know when he was coming back to the Dedham house.
I didn't. I didn't know the exact date.
You did, but you knew he was coming back
Yes.
because that would be important to know, right?
I've worked in this industry. I went off of a previous client schedule. They normally will return on Tuesday.
Mm.
So
Well,
I was in guest mode.
But the last time you saw Stefon,
Yes, there will be.
when he was assaulting you, you said.
Yes, there will be recorded access. I always have the replays available for the people that buy the tickets. Even the people that didn't buy, if they want to just buy the replay after, I let them do that too. Yes.
Years with a very complicated relationship.
Okay. So if I could ask you actually to turn to Exhibit 4, which is behind the tab D. And Your Honor, this is an evidence. And if you look at that number on the bottom right corner, turn to the page that ends in 173. And I'll ask you some questions before we get to that substance, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think you testified on December 9th you went back to the Dedham house, right?
Yes.
And you got yourself an airplane back to Boston, right?
Sonny got me an airplane back to Boston.
Okay. And you landed at Logan Airport at night.
Yes.
Then you took an Uber to the Dedham house.
Yes.
You arrived around 11:30 p.m.
Yes.
You were alone.
Yes.
You came by yourself.
Yes.
Didn't bring anybody.
No.
Okay. And when you got in the house, you went and knocked on Steph's bedroom door.
I went to put my things away and I knocked on his door. Yes.
I'm sorry.
I went to put my things away and knocked at his door.
And that was around midnight on changing over from December 9th to December 10th, right?
That's what it says here. I don't recall the time before the messages.
Well, he didn't open his door, did he?
His code was different. He changed the codes when I came back.
Right. Because in that house, the bedrooms all had key codes on each door,
That
didn't
he
they?
controlled. Yes.
Did the bedrooms all have key codes on that door?
Yes, that he controlled.
I'm sorry. This is a yes or no question. See if you can try it.
Damn.
All of the bedrooms in that house have different key codes on them.
Yes, that he controlled.
So you can.
What do you mean?
Shout out to Letitia Cole. She got a ticket.
Yes.
And if it was shut, it would be locked, right?
No.
Hey.
The door had issues. I would often text Sunny, could she check and make sure my door was locked?
I'm sorry. When did you text Sunny to please check if your door was locked?
When I left the first week of November, when he made me leave.
It's 33 for the full 5 days.
Yeah.
33 for the full 5 days. I'm not charging y'all 33 for each night. I do it. I decided to do 5 days because we've done classes before, and it's like we need more. So 5 days, 5 different nights is gonna give us plenty of time to get through everything. So yes, $33 for 5 nights of teaching. Listen. Where else she gonna get that? We gave Sally Mae more than that. We gave Fannie Mae. We gave these as student loans more than that, and it wasn't worth it. What's the class on, baby? How to get your YouTube, how to do YouTube, how to set up your YouTube channel, how to create videos, how to set up your recording space. I'm bringing in a teacher to actually teach you guys faceless channels because that's a big thing too. I'm not an expert on that, but we're bringing in an expert and how to use AI to put your videos together in like 15, 20 minutes. Okay, get your tickets. It's only $33. Okay, invest in yourself. Okay, period.
By yourself
Yes.
in the house
Yes.
with Steph Diggs there.
Yes.
And then the next morning you got up and you made him breakfast.
Yes.
Now you told Officer Ellis when you reported the assault that you left your position on December 2nd. Do you remember that?
I was saying I left the house, then leave my position. I was really going back to get my things. I had no plan, nowhere to go, so I needed to be nice there.
Hey, shout out to Ashley. She got her ticket.
Did you tell Officer Ellis After the alleged assault on 12/2/2025, Adams left her position and left the residence to stay with a friend in New York.
Left my position mean I left to get on a plane and go. I didn't tell him I quit. That didn't mean that I quit.
You didn't quit.
No.
Did you tell Officer Ellis that on 12/9/2025 you returned to the house just to get your property?
Yes, I was going to get my property.
But you were also going to work for a while first?
Basically, I was going to get my property. I was trying to get my money. I asked Mr. Diggs the next day about my money when I returned to the house.
And you kept on cooking and doing your job for a whole nother week, didn't you?
No, I stopped cooking. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't cook over the weekend because I said on the 11th, I asked Mr. Diggs in front of his mother and Sir Charles about my pay.
Okay.
That was another text.
I'll ask a different question.
Okay.
On several days of that week, you simply kept doing your job, right?
And asking for my pay.
That's a yes or no question now.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You kept doing your job.
Yes.
Officer Ellis was wrong when he wrote that you left your position on 12/2.
I left the house. So him putting position didn't mean that I left my job as a chef. I left the house on December 2nd.
So you told Officer Ellis that you left your position, but you meant you left the house to go to New York.
So I left for the day. It wasn't that I was saying I quit or saying it in a way that I quit my job. I didn't say that.
You've mentioned
You can buy a ticket for the webinar
a couple of times, right?
Stealing Sunny.
with this link right here.
Stealing Sunny. That's
And I'm gonna make sure I pin the link too.
I moved to strike, and I'd ask that the witness be instructed to please answer a question.
That answer will be certain.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sunny was a friend of yours, wasn't she?
no.
Ms. Adams, you texted Sunny all the time.
All right, the link is pinned in the chat.
Go to contact for payment. Go to contact if I didn't have access to.
Hey, shout out to Monique, just got a ticket.
And we would discuss things at work.
I'm going to show you a document. Take a look and see if you can recognize that as text messages between you and Sunny.
Mhm.
I'm just excited to see what this is.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Side note, the judge looks so bored. The judge looks like she is ready to go. I don't know if I'm assuming they go on the East Coast, so it's 3:38 there. Judge ready to go.
Yeah.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your Honor, may I approach? Document doesn't have numbers on it, so I'm just going to do it on the screen. Do you see where the messages start on Thursday, December 11th, at 7:44 a.m.? You see that?
Yes.
And this is an exchange between you and Sunny, right?
Yes.
And you write to her, morning, did you change my door code, right?
Yes.
And that's what you were just talking about. Each door has its own door code in Steph Diggs' home, right?
Yes.
And you were having trouble getting into your door code on December 11th.
Yes.
And had you been having trouble getting into your door code since you got back on the evening of the 9th and 10th?
When I walked in on a knife, it pushed right open.
Okay. All right. So it changed in somewhere around there.
When the morning, maybe when I walked out the door, that morning I made breakfast. If I'm not mistaken, that's the morning that
Yeah, I'm just going to stop you.
Okay.
It's not responsive.
All right.
All right. So on December 11th at 7:44, you asked Sunny to change my door code. She says, no, I don't know the code, right?
She doesn't have access to change code.
And she says, Rich.
Shout out to Lachey. She just got her ticket. Okay, Lachey, get your ticket.
Somebody to help around the house.
He was like a maintenance guy.
I don't call him that.
Someone to help around the house.
He did a lot of stuff for Mr. Diggs.
Okay.
He wasn't
And
a
he was at the
maintenance
house
person.
a lot, right?
Look, she definitely must have a public defender because I'm just like, damn, is he going to interject? Is he going to say anything? Is he going to do like what the fuck? Like, what the fudge? My
Who
God.
said they changed it, right?
Yes.
Sunny asks, who changed it?
Your Honor, maybe we can see inside.
Oh, Shondelyn got her ticket. Shondelyn got her ticket. How is she so poor? Listen, we don't know what her bills is. We don't know. And I think she claimed that when she fell out with him, oh, he looked like he'll slap a bitch. That nigga looked like he'll slap a bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you. I definitely believe he choked her. But my point is, shit, after she fell out with him, he might have blackballed her. They do that in the industry all the time.
All right, so you say they changed it, right? And Sunny asks, who changed it? And what did you say to Sunny?
He said they. So
What else did you say to Sunny?
He said, hey, so Steph and his name is white bitch.
I'm sorry?
I said, he said they, so Steph and the white bitch.
And you said, he said they, but he in that sentence was Steph, right?
Yes. No. Yeah. Yes.
And the they, who is that?
Them two together.
So your testimony is, so the white bitch, is that Lindsay?
Yes.
He and that white bitch.
So was that the kind of thing you said to your coworker?
Yes, because she called me a bitch first.
Hey, period. Shout out to Dina. She got her
You were very
ticket.
friendly with Sunny.
Yes.
You shared stuff with her.
Sunny disliked her too.
Okay. She shared that.
They had their own thing before I came.
And then if I could ask you to turn to tab D in your binder.
Jenny from the block, that's big facts. They literally think because they smash you, they don't have to pay. They literally think that.
The numbers at the bottom right. The number that begins, that ends 178. You there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so that text exchange with Sunny, that was at 7:44 a.m. on December 11th.
Yes.
All right. And if you look at these messages on page 178 of Exhibit 4, this blue message at the top is something that you sent on December 11th, 7:52 a.m. Do you see that?
Yes.
And you sent it to Steph.
Yes.
What did you say to Steph?
Did Lindsay change my door code? And why can't I get into my room?
Okay. And then you and Steph kind of have a back and forth about the codes and why can't you get in, right?
Yes.
All right.
I remember that. That's not listed here though.
And meanwhile, you're also having a text exchange with Sunny about Steph and the white bitch, right?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor.
Mm.
Thank you, Anna. So you and Steph have some back and forth that same morning, December 11th, right? In text message. And he explains to you, if you can turn the page to 2 pages in, page 180. He explains to you, I didn't know if you were if he was going to come back or not, so I had him changed.
Are you single and tired of canceled plans and
I don't know. This is. I still go back to like without her having the proof, without her having like pictures of the mark. I just can't believe she didn't take no pictures of it. I've never heard of a woman getting her ass beat, choked out, whatever. Like women always have receipts. Women always keep proof in their phone, and I just can't believe she didn't. But maybe she is older because she definitely wasn't thinking like a young bitch.
Steph wrote, shit you was saying, it was like it was over with. I was like, well. You understood he was talking about the text fight you had.
It doesn't matter which one you select because you're going to get the Zoom link all 5 nights. So you could pick literally either night. It don't matter. It's the same Zoom link and you get it all 5 nights.
That you saw each other on December 2nd, which is the day you got in a text fight about Lindsay and you not going to Miami?
Me and Stefon had arguments all the time. Like, not all the time, often, and it would just fly over. But it didn't turn into a fight like it did. I needed to come back to get my things.
Let's see what did you respond to Stefon on December 11th? And this is now 9 days after you were assaulted, supposedly.
I was assaulted. It wasn't supposedly.
What did you respond to Steph?
Was very emo. Sorry I made you feel that way. I don't want to leave. I want to stay to take care of you as long as I need you.
And you sent him a second message.
Really sorry, Steph.
You were angry with him on December 2nd. You already testified to that.
Needed to be nice to Stefon in order to get my pay to leave.
I'm sorry. You were texting?
I needed to be nice to Stefon in order to get my pay to leave.
Let's talk about your pay.
Yes.
You admit that you were apologizing to him about December 2nd and your behavior, don't you?
I was being nice to Stefon to get back in his good graces to get paid.
You were apologizing for your
Not
behavior.
by choice.
You were apologizing to Stefon Diggs by text on December 11th for your behavior on December 2nd.
Not by choice.
Is that a yes?
That's a not by choice.
It's a yes or no question, ma'am.
I don't know what that would be a yes or no question.
It's a yes or no question.
The witness is saying she can't answer that yes or no. She doesn't have to.
Okay. All right, so your claim, I guess, is that Steph owed you money.
It's not a guess. Stefon did back wages.
You
Wages
were paid,
owed.
you were
It was
paid
wages. I think you should use the correct language.
the correct language
It's
for your
wages.
civil lawsuit.
I don't have a civil lawsuit.
You were paid $2,000 per week to cook for him, right?
Yes.
And if you used your own money to buy groceries, you were reimbursed for that.
Yes.
And when you were hired to work as Steph's chef, you didn't have to fill out a job application, right?
I stated previously, me and Stefon had an interpersonal relationship that was professional.
So is that a no? I did not.
I don't
have
know how to
fill out-
answer that question. Yes
Did
or
you
no?
fill out a job application?
I don't know how to answer that question. Yes or no?
Fill out a job application.
No. No.
Damn.
You didn't have any employment contract or anything.
Yes, we did.
Did you sign a written employment contract?
We had a verbal text contract.
Okay. You didn't have to interview with anyone to get the job, right?
He knew my skills.
So on December 1st, this is the day before you say you were assaulted, you submitted an invoice to be paid, didn't you?
Yes.
And can you explain to the jury, so you weren't just automatically paid?
I was supposed to be. They sent maybe 2 automatic payments, and then the rest was I would have to go through Sunny.
Right. You'd have to confirm with Sunny you worked that week, right?
I would have to, not that confirm, I lived there, so it was never a confirmation.
She was there a lot too, right?
No,
Okay. So you did have to confirm with Sunny if you worked there or not.
not that I worked. I had to confirm with Sunny my reimbursements. I lived there.
And on December 1st, what you did was you took an invoice for money you claimed you were owed, right?
It's not a claim, it's money that I was owed.
You submitted an invoice on December 1st for payment, right?
I don't recall. I don't know the exact date.
Have you seen this document before?
Yes.
It's an email dated December 4th, 2025 from Melissa
I
Goddard.
saw that in a text screenshot. That email that Melissa
I
had
thought this
mine
was civil.
not working in time. This was a screenshot that Stefon sent me.
If he get off, I don't know. I feel like maybe if he chooses to countersue her for legal fees, maybe. I'm not sure though. I'm not an attorney.
This message before?
I seen a screenshot similar. I
You
can't
know.
recall
You know
the
you
exact
have.
message.
Would you like me to give you a document to
Sure.
refresh you?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. If you want to give the jury a break, it's just going to take me a couple of minutes.
Why don't we just take a 5 minute stretch break?
Thank you, Your Honor. It's done on this time.
All rise, jurors can step down.
I mean, listen, what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts? They said why she always broke. Shit, ain't no telling what her expenses is. Okay, I think are they taking a 5-minute break? Oh shit, y'all can't see that. Damn, it ain't no joke. Listen, she should have cried on the stand. Damn, crying in the car. She should have cried on the stand. Didn't the NFL release him? I don't know if they released him because of that. I don't know if they released him because of that. Wow. Yeah, like it's almost 4 o'clock. I'm like, are they done for the day? But free room and board plus $100K a year. That's actually, I don't know, free room and board, $100K a year. She shouldn't have been broke. She shouldn't have been broke. But then again, you know, I don't know. Poor management, yeah, it can, yeah. And then I think a part of it too, if I'm being honest with y'all, I think a part of it too is being around them celebs. You start to feel like, oh, you know, I gotta have this, I gotta wear this, I gotta drive, you know, not even really drive. It's more, you really more blow through your money, like paying for clothes, paying for this, jewelry, this, that, trying to keep up. Because rich people do shit. Rich people do. Listen, I have learned this too. It's not hard making the money, baby. It's hard holding on to it. It's hard holding on to it, boy. It'd be like everybody wants some of your shit. I would have cried on the stand too. Mm-hmm. I want to hear his testimony. I don't think he's giving testimony now at 4:00. Yes, you do got to get stuff in writing. I understand that, but I have to interject and I have to give some commentary. I can't just, even though this channel probably won't trip off of it, but I can't just play they shit like that. I got to give some commentary. You know, I am reacting to somebody's stream. She was trying to let it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it'll get to you. It'll get to you. It you know, you'll start to feel like you got to keep up, even though, if we're being very honest, a lot of them celebs don't even be paying for the shit that they have. They don't even be paying for the shit that they drive. Shit be rented, or shit be you know, like gifts given to them, or free advertisement, or whatever. So, oh, okay, she could. Well, you know, we're not responding to nobody. You know, if you don't mind, try not to say her name in this chat. And I say, God bless everybody. God bless. I am minding my business. I learned my lesson when I let it caliber back. Right. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. We all look back and be like, damn, I should have held on to that money. And now I actually stretched a good bit of money for a while. I give myself credit for that. But even I could have been better with mine too, if I'm keeping it real. I can't believe she asked for the back pay from his mom. Yeah, that was a little much. Stuff is given to celebs all the time. Exactly. Okay, it will continue tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I thought, because it's already 4:00. I'm like, ain't nothing else happening. How long this? Damn, they've been in there all day. So let me ask y'all, do y'all want me to? Because this is just day one. Oh no, a lot of this trial they weren't even on. Okay, never mind. All right, hold on. Let me refresh.
This woman in Kansas City searched her name and found $6.1 million in unclaimed money. Like what?
Wait, yeah. You know what though? I will say this. She lived with him, she cooked for him, and then she started sleeping with him. That's gonna have anybody in their feelings. That's gonna have anybody falling for you. You know, men gotta learn that women don't look at intimacy the way that we do, even though you got gay men that will sleep with each other and be head over heels. So like I said before, it just boils down to you around here being intimate with your employees. What you expect to happen? What you expect to happen? If you keep covering now, watch, okay, I got to see what time they go to trial, because we're supposed to be on 3 times a day, but we might just start early. $8K a month, that is plenty. And you got free room and board. Why did I not know about this trial? I don't know. I didn't know about it either. Then again, hold on, let me not speculate. Let me be careful. What's up, Sasha? They know it. They just play clueless to take advantage. That's true. Is Stefon a sex addict? I would assume so. That allegedly, that man seems to hit everything they're walking, but it ain't no damn allegedly. The man got so many baby mamas. We already know what it is. Yeah, she acted as a wife on the low. Yeah. A woman cooking, you know she cleaning up around there. And that's a grown woman. You know she cleaning up. She cooking, she cleaning, she hanging around you, and you paying her. That's a wife. These niggas do everything but get a wife. They do everything but get a wife because they don't want to pay no money and end up paying out 10 times more money. She should fire her attorneys. Get paid before you lay. That's a fact. He needs to pay her. Yes, he does. You can't get mad at her and say, oh, I'm not paying you now. No, you need to pay her. Yeah, acting like a wife. Yeah. Get paid before you take right. Stop trying to play these men. They will hurt you that way. That's a fact too. Yep. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Back it up. Back it up. They were sleeping together allegedly before. Still, you don't do that. Let me go back and look and see how much she's suing for. That's my computer. Okay, she's seeking. Okay, over 100,000. So she's seeking over 100,000, 6 figures. Who's cooking for Diggs now? I don't know. Hold up, but let me check something out too. And maybe I'll do me a little public service announcement while we at it. Let me check something out. Let's see.
What? All right. Sergeant McCormick's back in session. May be seated.
Yes. We were just looking at an email.
Oh, look.
Received it in the
Yes.
and that was your
A
invoice,
mess.
right?
That's just
You
some.
said
Oh,
on
course
the
back.
invoice
Okay.
dated December 1st, right?
Yes.
That you were owed payment of $2,000 for three weeks in November, right?
Yes.
And you were owed grocery reimbursement for $3,179.06, right?
Yes.
And that was what you submitted to get payment.
Yes.
And you said you didn't receive this email, but you remembered getting it by text message, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so you have read and you remember seeing the substance of this email, true?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a response to your invoice, right?
I don't recall because Stefon was refusing to pay me for the week he sent me home.
Well, Melissa Goddard writes on December 4th. I appreciate you may not have received this on December 4th, but she writes, "Thank you for providing an invoice. I've attached a readable PDF." Yeah. And it turned out, Ms. Adams, you had gotten paid for 2 of the 3 weeks that you said you hadn't gotten paid for, right?
This is missing a whole lot of stuff.
The yes or no question.
I can't answer your question correctly without the proper evidence.
Your Honor, may I approach? Do you recognize this document as text exchanges between you and Sunny?
Yes.
Dated December 9, 2025,
Yes.
and you're the person in the bubbles on the left?
Yes.
And you write to Sunny, hey, so I looked over my transfers, payment history, and they sent payments, 11/7 and 11/21, totaling $4,000. See that?
Yes.
So you knew that you had actually been paid for 2 of those 3 weeks that you tried to get paid for again, right?
What's your name? I never got your name.
Did you know
I
that
don't
you
know.
had
I
been
was trying to
paid?
address you by your name because I'm not this. I don't know. I can't answer that question correctly.
You knew on December 9th that you had been paid for 2 of the 3 weeks you said you hadn't been paid for, didn't you?
I don't understand the question.
You just acknowledged you wrote it to Sunny.
I was supposed to be paid for the week I was sent home. So
Okay.
I sent the incorrect amount because I didn't know he wasn't paying me for that week.
Right. So you sought $6,000 instead of $2,000.
That's my calculations was
Right. And so that last week, that was a week you didn't work, right?
because I was sent home.
Right. So you weren't in the kitchen cooking.
Mrs. Diggs sent me home because he had girls at
Ma'am,
the house.
whatever you're going to
I
add
should
is
be
not
paid.
responsive, Your Honor.
Yes. You understand the question you're being asked?
I don't
Answer
understand.
her question. Answer the question, all right? Yeah. Listen to it, she will restate it. Absolutely. Restate your question.
So you weren't in the kitchen cooking that week, right?
No.
Okay. If you can turn back to tab D, page that ends 171, this is exhibit 4, has been marked and admitted into evidence. Let me know when you get there. You there? So these are both, on this page, these are both blue bubbles, so this is your text messages, right? All right. And on December 9th, 2025 at 2:27, you text Steph Diggs, right?
Yeah.
And what do you say to Steph Diggs on December 9th? Do you need help finding it?
What's the last?
171. Not too far.
I said, can she call?
I'm sorry, the second text message.
Read the second text message
Yes, please.
without reading the
You
messages
can read
before.
the first and we can talk about who you're asking about. That's fine.
I was told to contact Melissa about my pay.
Okay.
So I responded, can she call me or can I call her?
And Melissa, just to the record's clear, is Melissa Goddard, right?
Yes,
She's Steph Diggs' bookkeeper.
that's what I was told.
She's the person who wrote that email on December 4th informing you that you had been already paid for 2 of the 3 weeks you were looking for, right?
I didn't receive that email.
Understood. So you were asking if she could call you or you could call her, right?
I was told to
You were
reach out
told
to
you
her.
could talk to her, right?
Yes,
And you never called her, did you?
yes, I did.
What did you say in the second
I
text
asked him
bullet?
for the number.
I'm sorry, and what
I
did
asked him for Miss Melissa Goddard's number.
the number is right on the email that you got.
Making how-to videos used to take me hours. I'd record, mess up, start over, and edit forever until I finally set it out. So I tried a few tools, and Guide was by far the best option.
Later date.
On December 9th, you acknowledged to Sunny that you knew you had been overpaid. I'm sorry.
Overpaid?
I'm sorry.
Underpaid.
You knew that 4 of the $6,000 you were seeking you had already received. And the last week that you hadn't been paid for was the week you weren't there. And now if you can read this text message that you sent to Steph Diggs on that same day, December 9th.
Hi, so I looked over the payments. Are you not paying me for the week you told me to go home? If not, that's fine. And just for my past employers, when I'm asked not to work, I'm still paid because I'm only with them for the season. It was supposed to say them. It said the season.
So that takes care of all of the weeks that you said you weren't paid for on December 1st, right?
The weeks that I sent to him calculated was adding in that week.
Right. 2 weeks you had already been paid for. 1 week you didn't work, and you told Steph on December 9th, if you don't want to pay that, that's fine. Right?
Yes.
All right. You also sought $3,179.06 in reimbursement for money you claimed you spent on groceries.
Yes.
That was on December 1st.
Man.
Okay.
The text to Sunny.
And
Oh, y'all unprofessional as hell.
and you knew that you needed to submit receipts to justify that level of expense on groceries.
That's what I did. Yes.
Is your testimony here under oath that you submitted receipts justifying $3,179.06 spent on groceries out of your money?
It was messed up. Was off. Something was off. Some receipts were the wrong receipt, and we cleared it up.
So something was messed up about that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You talked about an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. Melissa asked you to return an NDA, right?
No.
I'm sorry?
No. Sunny asked me.
You received an email from Melissa Goddard on December 13th, right?
Melissa and Sunny, I was having problems with the email, the same email.
Yes or no question, ma'am?
I can't answer that correctly.
May I approach Hannah? Do you recognize that as an email you received from Melissa Goddard on December 13th?
Yes.
And the subject line is NDA payment?
Yes.
She tells you she's Melissa, Mr. Diggs's bookkeeper, right?
Yes.
So you hadn't talked to her before December 13th because she's introducing herself right now.
Yes.
Okay. She says, please return the completed NDA provided to you by Sunny to this email address, right?
Yes.
This is required for employment with Mr. Diggs or any of his entities, right?
Yes.
Sunny has an NDA, doesn't she?
I'm not sure.
You don't know?
I don't talk to Sunny about her business with Mr. Diggs.
You had some text messages with Mr. Diggs on December 13th, right after you got that email, didn't you?
I don't recall the date. I would like to see.
Let's go back to Exhibit 4, it's tab D, page 195. And again, this big blue text bubble right there at the top, that's from you, right? you write to Steph on December 13, 2025, you sitting here playing in my face. It's 700 some comments and none saying you effing Lindsay. Not a one. So if I told someone that, why it's not in a blog? You're still talking about that blog, that anonymous blog that caused you to get mad at Steph on December 2nd, right? When he chose to believe Lindsay over you.
Come on, Kat, got your tongue?
I'll clarify. Thank you, Mr. Virtue.
I mean, listen, if I was a judge, the way I would have banged my gavel and said, everybody go home. We starting this again tomorrow because bitch, everybody tired. Everybody is tired and cranky.
I'm sorry. On December 13th.
I can't answer that question correctly without the previous text from Mr. Diggs.
You write not a one. So if I told someone that, why it's not in a blog? You believe it and now sign an NDA. Send me my money. You sitting here playing in my face. Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. You were mad about the NDA because you thought you had to sign it because Steph believed you leaked something, right?
Yes.
Didn't have anything to do with an assault.
What did you say?
You thought the fact that you were being asked to sign an NDA was an indication that Stefon still didn't trust you, right?
No.
But you're talking about Lindsay and a blog to him the same day you get an email from Melissa asking you to sign an NDA, right?
Stefon knew that. I know.
Yes
so
or no
I
question.
can't answer that question without explaining.
If I told someone that, why it's not in a blog, you believe it and now sign an NDA. Those are your words, right?
It was now signing NDA after you assault me. I had information on you.
You didn't.
And you think I was leaving.
Ma'am, it's not responsive. You didn't say anything about an assault when you talked about an NDA, did you?
It does not change the fact that I was assaulted.
You talked about Lindsay in a blog and he believed
it. It does not
Lindsay.
change the fact I was assaulted.
The first time you connected an NDA with an assault was when you went in to talk to Officer Ellis on December 16th to make a police report, right?
Yes, because I noticed the behavior.
And that was the same officer that you didn't need to be honest with about some of the details about your relationship with Steph, what happened on December 2nd, when you left your position, why you went back to his house on December 9th. True?
I understand the question. Can you repeat it?
All of those things that you said to Officer Ellis on December 16th.
Her lawyer quiet as shit.
You had a fight with Stefon Diggs on December 2nd over text about Lindsay and a blog and him believing Lindsay. Not about money, right?
It was about money. The last text that I sent to Mr. Diggs was about money.
Nah, you leaked that shit. Nah, they had said initially that's why he allegedly did choke her out and lay his hands on her because she was releasing shit to a blogger. Now, who is the blogger? Who is the blogger? Yeah, I know she got real quiet. Look, now, you know if that was Jocelyn in that seat, Jocelyn would have been like, who you getting loud with, who? Who you getting loud with, who? Who you getting loud with, who? She got her lawyer must be new, a public defender, scary as hell. The lawyer ain't jumping in at all. But yes, who was that blogger that you sent that information to that you was in there dipping it and doing it well? Dipping it and doing it well. Dipping it and doing it well. Who was you? Who was the blogger? Miss BBL Chef? Who was the blogger? Because if it was who I think it was, girl, first off, you played yourself, number one. Number two, No wonder he whooped your ass in the way that he did, allegedly. No wonder. If you went and leaked that to the enemy of all enemies, because what you fail to realize is that when you leak some stuff to the media, if I'm with you, you leak some stuff about me, but I know it ain't no way nobody else know this but me and you. Bitch, I know you leaked it. Child, not you went to the enemy. Oh, you weren't smart.
And he Apple paid you $2,000, didn't he?
Yes.
And then he left another $2,000 on the stair railing in his home for you.
And that was for the week that I was there.
That was for the week of December 9th when you worked, right?
Use your brain.
You
Like
3 times in your text message. What else do I owe you? And you never gave him a number, did you?
I had given Sonny the grocery reimbursement, the person that was my contact for giving receipts to.
I thought you just testified there was a mix-up with the numbers.
Yes, but I had talked to her about that. We had came up with the exact numbers after she added up the receipts.
Oh yeah, you could send. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I was leaving.
Shit, I want somebody to send me $2K on Apple Pay.
You waited.
What I got to do to get $2K on Apple Pay? I'm about to
paid
start
you
home.
$4,000
Fuck this.
I came back for my money because I didn't have money to leave.
So the record's clear. You came back on December 9th.
To get my money that I was owed.
You worked. And then on December 13th, Steph told you you didn't need to work there anymore. Right?
I'd already had in my mind that I was quitting. I just came back to get my money.
You were furious with Steph on December 13th, weren't you?
No.
No?
No.
Do you remember that Shy Charles was actually at Steph's house that day?
Yes.
And she was braiding his hair.
Yes.
And she was staying downstairs. She was going to stay overnight.
Yes.
And she finished braiding his hair around midnight.
Yes.
And then you came down from your room to talk to Shy.
Yes.
And you did that because she was your friend.
My coworker. We were cool.
And she's the person
This close.
that week in New York with. December 2nd.
This close.
You were
To...
supposedly assaulted until December 9th when you came back to the Dedham house, right? And you sat with Shy and you talked to her until 3 in the morning, didn't you?
Yes.
You told her you were.
Hey, shout out to Monique. She just got a ticket. Okay, we got 2 Moniques.
I told her in the middle of the week I was coming back to get my money, and I was trying not to be there when she came to braid his hair.
You made Shy a kind of confession in that conversation, didn't you?
A kind of confession?
Yeah. You told her Steph was going to pay.
No, I did not. I do not recall.
I'm going to remind you you're under oath, and I'll ask you that question again. Did you or did you not sit with Shy Charles on December 13th, a few hours after you were fired from your job, and tell Shy that Steph Diggs was going to pay?
No.
Did you tell Shy you were going to sue Stefon?
No.
I don't know if I believe that.
So after you were fired on the 13th, you stayed in the house, I think you said 2 more days, right?
Fired.
After Steph Diggs told you you didn't need to work there anymore and paid you all the money
That day you went back.
that you claimed you were owed,
Mm.
you stayed in the house for 2 more days, right?
I had to get a plane ticket and I had to find somewhere to stay.
Okay. And then when you left his house, you went to the Dedham police station.
No.
You went to the Dedham police station on December 16th.
I left his house on the 15th.
You testified, and on your direct examination, you left on the 16th.
I left Stefon's house on the 15th. I went to the Dedham police station on the 16th.
Okay. And you told them he'd assaulted you 14 days before.
On December the 2nd.
And you had to pick a day that was long enough ago that it would explain why you didn't have any injuries, right? part of the lesson you were going to teach Steph was to make a false police report. Is that true?
Objection.
Well, I'll ask a different question. Your report that you made, it's missing a lot of detail. Do you agree?
Yes, I was afraid to tell the relationship between me and Stefon.
Hey, Tashana just signed up for the webinar. Shout out to Tashana.
Of the text that was
I thought you was somebody I knew for a minute. I know another
exposed
Tashana.
a lot
I was going
of
to say,
and I
wait a
still
minute.
was trying to protect him and myself.
You actually recanted your own statements, didn't you?
No, I can't.
So you know the criminal complaint in this case issued on December 29th. Right? You know.
What? No, I don't know that.
Is she just refusing not to answer when she? Is it just me? Well, I can't help it. For some reason, I just want to get this lady the world. Am I wrong for that? Like, I just want to get my life together and give this lady the world. She just need a savior. She just need a savior. She's safe. I seen the way she was dancing. She ain't got a look. She ain't got a lick of rhythm. She danced just like them white girls be dancing at them swinger parties, just like that. I hate when the white hoes, when the Wonder Bread hoes be dancing. Be like, oh my God, you can't dance with fuck. She just needs some saving. Get a 2-bedroom. We have a little bit more space. My rent real cheap. Put you in that kitchen. Clean up a little bit in there. Can't have your ass run no paperwork. You too motherfucking absent-minded. I was gonna say, yes, I think I have a crush. I'm just like, wait a minute. She ain't, hold up, she ain't all bad. She just needs a savior. Listen. She just needs a savior. Listen. I have been known to shop at the homeless shelter, okay? Listen. I keep your hair done and all that. Don't even worry about it. I got a homegirl that do her. She'll lay your shit out.
All right, jurors. We are going to recess today. And I want to remind you not to discuss this case with anyone, including your fellow jurors, family members, or friends. And also, you're not to allow it to discuss this case.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time, Jerome. She'll drain me. I ain't had a good draining, and it's been a few months.
The courthouse directly, and then tomorrow morning return to your record to your Again, you must not read, watch, or listen to any news accounts or media reports about this case, and you must not conduct any independent investigation of any kind, including on the internet or otherwise. So please do not form or express any opinions about the case until it's submitted to your deliberation. We will resume tomorrow, but ask for you to be in the jury room by 8:45. All right? With all of that caution.
All right, jurors can step down this way, please.
All right, y'all, it's done. It's done. They basically told her, look, don't. What that really was the judge telling her, don't go leak no information to no blogger or no media. That's basically what they was telling her. But listen, I'm like, I think I ain't had a crush in a long time. I'm about to DM this lady. Like, I'm about to DM this lady like, give me about 90 days to get some shit together. And we can make some shit shake. I get, matter of fact, I think they got townhomes in this complex. Give me a cute little townhome further up towards the front of the complex. Yeah, they got floor to ceiling. They got floor to ceiling windows. 90 days. She can wait for me for 90 days. I just got some. Hey, listen, I just got back to work. Just need 90 days. You know, you ain't got shit anyway. Come on and start over around here. Get you on a flight. I ain't even gonna put you on a Greyhound. You know, I'm just saying, she just need a savior in her life. You know, Lord, I hope you ain't producing no more eggs. Please be postmenopausal. Please be postmenopausal. Cause I ain't using nan condom. I ain't using none. Cause I know you didn't make that nigga use one, so I ain't using one either. Now I'm around here showing who I really am. And that right there, the way she look, I ain't use no condom. I ain't use no condom. Sure not. I'm busting all in that. I call it what it is. Ah. Oh my God. Might go get me to, but might go, you know what, matter of fact, I might go, you know, I can do my shows during the day, then maybe I can work an overnight job, get you together. Oh, she in her 30s? I thought she was in her 40s. Oh, she in her 30s? Oh. Damn. Well, you know what? I could go get fixed up the street. They don't charge number $800. Because I'm not trying to. I definitely thought she was in her 40s. She just tired, probably good. Listen, she can get some good sleep around here. She can get some good sleep. She can rest real well up in here. She can sleep real well. Listen, she just need a savior. Ain't no wrong with saving a woman. I kind of like the idea. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm just yeah, I definitely thought she was late 40s though. No shade. No shade. Yep, but she can get in there, she can cook. And since you can cook, maybe I can help you start a catering company. They got plenty of catering companies down here. Or we start some kind of healthy food line. You know, I'm always thinking about a business. You know, he wasn't gonna never work with that football player nigga anyway. He was only in it for himself. Just saying. You know. Nah. Well, see, Aaliyah TV, here's the difference. This time I'm offering the saving. Last time, you know, like, you ever been like driving through the countryside in a pickup truck and a stray just kind of jump into the back? And you're like, oh shit, I guess I'm stuck with this now. That, you know, that's a little different. It's a little different when you go to a proper breeder or you go to the shelter and pick up a dog that you want. But it's different when you drive through the countryside and that stray dog that's been there abandoned and torn and tattered with some fleas, but you rinse them off. And they hop in the back of your tree. You're like, oh shit, oh Lord. Then you bring it to the house, and before you know, you done fed it, you done gave it a name, and it's there to stay. You can't get rid of it. So that's a little different versus me offering the saving. Damn. Is it that's the only touchdown Stefon won? You know what? Not rational. Yeah, you know when you get a dog outside the streets, you gotta rinse them off. You the blogger storm? No, she wasn't talking to me. She wasn't leaking to me. Cause listen, she wasn't leaking to me. Did you see Benzino in the airport? What was he doing in the What was Benzino doing in the airport? Storm cooking show for wayward women. I'm just saying, we set up some cameras. I show her how to get her own bag so she don't got to deal with these athletes. Apparently, she can cook real good. Yeah. Get her on the TikTok. You know, sign up to my management company for my percentage. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Benzino crashes out all the time. That's just one of those things. I mean, listen, I can't tell Coyle Ray what to do with her money, but I couldn't have my daddy out there like that. I would get him a decent 1-bedroom in Midtown, something like that. Get him a Toyota Camry to get around town in. That ain't gonna cost us shit. That ain't gonna cost us shit. And do it just like that. He said you have a plan. I can't take another week of YouTube spiritual healing because the bearded nerd that rocked another one's world. Yeah, get her a food wagon. Yeah. And I would be her first investor, you know, for my percentage on the back end. But I would be an investor. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Benzino. I can't say what he on. I can't put that on him. Because sometimes people just be angry, they be stressed. You know, life I had you out here looking like you on that shit even when you're not. So I can't say that because I don't know that. And I honestly haven't heard that about him. I heard he crazy as hell, but I haven't heard that he was on anything. That I haven't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep covering it. I am. That I am. Just no storm. What you mean? No, she needs some rest. She needs some rescuations. Ain't nothing wrong with a rescue. She just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, you know. She always got her hair in the bud because she always cooking. Let her lay her hair down, you know. We got some nice restaurants in this area, you know. Let her sit down and get off her feet for a change every now and then, but then get your ass back in the kitchen, get on the camera, make that money. But you know, listen. Like that lady pretty. That's the 2%. Nah, I'm gonna need about 10 to 15. I'm gonna need my management fee. But I'm gonna make sure she made more money than what she was already making. You did. Who needs crack trying to survive? That's what I'm saying. Life alone, man. I had you like, what coffee order you have? I do cafe americano, room, 5 Splendas, 3 pumps of the sugar-free vanilla syrup or the sugar-free caramel syrup, stirred with the koozie, heavy on the koozie, my stopper, and that's that. And side note too, I be hating like going to certain Starbucks and they be trying to like overtalk me a fast up. No, bitch, I know what I want. Do what I tell you to do the first time. You know, then they mess up the order. Oh, well, don't you? Oh, well, milk. Oh, with this. What milk? No, I didn't say I wanted no milk. Did I say I wanted milk? I would have said milk if I wanted milk. Be quiet. Slow down. Take the order. It ain't gonna take you long. I know it's gonna take you 25 seconds if you be quiet and listen. I wanted exactly. No, ain't no sugar, baby. I said sugar free. Splendor. No white sugar. Now, Splendor is still chemicals. It's chemicals, but it ain't sugar. You know, but sometimes you got to tell them at the Starbucks, be quiet, listen, do what I tell you to do. what I get older and I realize now why old folks used to say, just do what I tell you to do. Listen, do it correctly. And we don't have to have this back and forth. And don't assume you know what I want. Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm black? You think I want a bunch of milk and sugar? Is it because I'm black? No. Be quiet. Do what I tell you to do. And get my order right. Go to restaurants. I want this. I want this. I want it like that. Very like I don't play about my food. Yeah, y'all don't understand. Like I don't play about. I will crash out about my food. Like because it's like I be on diets. It's like okay, I can't eat this for another 7 days. Like I need you to like just do what I asked you to do, or I can just come back, or you can give me an apron and some gloves. I can get back there and I can just cook it myself because I already know what I want and I know how I like it. I don't like how other people like it. I like it how I like it. Don't put all that damn salt. Slow down on that salt. Use other seasonings. Season it. Cook it thoroughly. No, I don't need all that butter. No, I don't need all that butter. No, I don't need all that butter. No, I don't need all that oil. If you listen, you'll get it right the first time. Don't worry. I know I'm black. I'm going to tip you. Don't worry. I tip very well. I'm going to tip you. Don't worry about that. Just get my order correct. You know how many people be calling me Ike Turner, and I'm like, I am not Ike. just follow the instructions the way that I tell you to do them the first time, and everything goes well. You start adding shit. No, well, maybe you thinking, maybe you really wanted. No, I wanted what I told you. That ain't what I told you. Yeah. Oh man, listen. Don't even give. They put so much salt on them fries at Wing. I haven't had Wingstop in years. I think it was right before I left Arizona. So this was 2019. Yeah, 2019. They had so much salt on them fries at Wingstop. Like I took the fry and I was just flicking it, and it was just sprinkles of salt. I threw that like I'm not finna eat this shit. I want my money back. I ain't throw it, but I definitely toss this shit. Yeah, Wingstop is at most locations actually is overrated. But I tossed that. I'm not gonna eat that shit. That shit high, but that shit liable to give me a fucking stroke. They said, "Oh well, what's wrong?" I said, "Look at all this salt." I said, "You don't see that?" I started flicking it. You don't see that? You don't see that shit? You don't see that shit? Because when they cook the fries, they just be shaking us. They got the salt thing and it just be, but you already got salt in the bowl. You already got salt in the oil from all the fries you've been cooking all day. Like, you don't have to put all that damn salt. Them fries look like it had snow on top of it. It was so much. Hell no. Ain't finna have me swollen for a week. You out of your mind. And by the way, thank you to everybody, okay? And I do mean everybody who got their tickets for the webinar. Okay? I sure try Wingstop fries, drowning in the salt. Yeah. Like make my order correctly. That's why I know I gotta get rich, because I love the fancy restaurants where like you drop the napkin, it don't even hit the flow. Like I love to be served like a motherfucking king, because I'm a motherfucking king. Now my palace is built on shit right now. It ain't gonna always be that way, but still, I like to be served like a king. You know, when I was on that Delta International flight going to Africa, going to Ghana, and they laid out that white towel, whatever it is, napkin, and brought out that hot food and served me. And I'm gonna be your not a personal attendant because they serve the whole row, but I'm gonna be your attendant tonight. And you know, and anytime another drink, I realize I love being served. Yeah, let me tell you something. Now we just talking, right? Y'all, I didn't got to the point I don't even like driving no more. Like, I don't even think I want a car no more like that. Like, I think I want to be driven around. Like, whenever I need to go somewhere, like, I just hop in a car, like, hop in an Uber or the Lyft. I just, like, drive me. Like, why am I worried with driving? Why am I worried with driving? Why am I worried with cooking? Like, you know. I'm just saying. Oh my God. I'm like this budget life ain't for me. I mean, I'll do it in the meantime, but I like luxury. I like, walking in a place, swiping the card and swipe and swipe. Okay, y'all gonna bully me into changing the name of that damn webinar. I thought monetize your mouth. Y'all want me to change it to monetize your voice? You gotta cook. Yeah, no, literally, I gotta cook though, because eating out, you don't know what they do to their food. And then even me spiritually understanding, people's spirits, and whoever cook your food, you eating a piece of their spirit. Don't make me feel like I have to do it every day. I'll give her a couple of days off. Yes, go and do stand-up tour UK. We can come see you. But listen, y'all gotta pay for me to come to UK. Y'all gotta buy them tickets, because remember, I gotta fly over there. Unless y'all gonna let me stay in y'all house. And y'all get me over there to the UK and not just go from subscriber house to subscriber house. Although that would low-key be lit. But some of y'all might be crazy. I don't know, But that would low-key be lit. I'm gonna tell y'all, somebody who did that back in the day was Red Fox. Red Fox did that back in the day. People got stories of like him being at their parents' house, like, is that Red Fox? And he's just in there playing cards with them. Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, it's best. That's how you get the bit back off. So I'm trying to be a rolling stone. Listen, if I lay pipe all over the UK, it don't even. Let me ask you, does it count? Okay. Sleeping with somebody when you in another country, does that even really count? Did that even really happen? I don't know. I was in another country. Put your money where your mouth is, or is it the other way? Put your mouth where your money is. They say normally put your money where your mouth is. I'm gonna have to change the monetize your voice. I didn't realize how nasty that sounded, but yeah. I prefer men who like luxury cars and you naturally receive it too. Otherwise, they stingy. Haters gonna say storm offer. That is hilarious. I promise. When I tell you, I thought I was really doing something I came up with. Okay, monetize your mouth. Monetize your mouth in May. I'm big on alliteration, apparently, but some may say ulterior motives. That would low key be lit, though. That would be lit. You know what? I would just need to practice stand up, because it's like I can do my show where I do my show. Like, I know that. But what do I like? I need to probably just experiment at some comedy clubs because I'm like, to do a set where I'm just talking about general shit, I'm gonna try it on the show. Fuck it. I'm gonna try it on the show. And if it bombs, it bombs. I love Sarah. I ain't even mad. I won't tell either. As a former professional hoe, you can get way more money out of broke ninjas than the rich. Rich ninjas be stingy. That's a good point. Yep, do a separate set. Yeah. I bet you'd be better than Tip. You know, I saw T.I. live in LA 3-4 years ago, and it was okay. It wasn't bad, but it was just like, okay, you're up here because you're T.I. Like you need to be working some regular clubs. Like you got work to do, but it was okay. It was okay. I thought it was clever too. Look, we so innocent. I thought it was clever too. Storm, do a celebrity report stand-up comedy special. Was T.I. speaking English? He sounded like a walking dictionary. He literally sounded like a walking dictionary. Have you ever thought about doing a man and woman's like motivational show, something along those lines? Oh, like I always look when I was in school, when I was in the second grade, and I don't remember this teacher's name. She was Wonder Bread, blonde hair. I cannot remember her name. Lady, if you watching it, well, if you alive, you may be dead. I don't know. But this was at Union Elementary School. I remember she said, "Oh, you're gonna be a preacher. You should grow up to be a preacher, a politician." I say motivational speaker. I'm gonna say motivational speaker. Listen, I can't be no preacher the way I be cussing. You know, and then look, I got all these tattoos now. You know, or maybe some preachers do that. I don't know. I don't think that's my ministry. Brittany in rehab, damn, being charged with DUI, Lord. Yep, Chris Brown just got another lawsuit too. I saw that. So you know we got a night show tonight too. So we're gonna go through all that tonight. Check your email. Okay. I saw Nene live. Back in 2016 and okay, perfect. I saw Nene live back in 2016 in Arizona, and it was really good. It was really good, and I talked to her. Yep. You should educate us on spiritual work, what people are doing. Okay, those are ideas for shows. Okay, it's 2026. You can do anything. That's true too. That's very true. But I feel like with preachers though, it's like you expect them to like be married and to, you know, I don't know. You know how like Cheyenne Bryant said, look, I don't have no license. I don't want to be held into those guidelines. It's kind of like, I don't want to be boxed in. Oh, he's a preacher now, you know? And then you see me somewhere dipping and doing it. And it's like, not the preacher. Like, I just, you know, I feel like motivational speaker. I mean, although I could start my own church, I could do that. I could. All right, people. Listen, we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna see you guys tonight. What do you think about Drewski hosting the BET Awards? It makes sense. I ain't gonna lie though, I didn't really know people still watch the BET Awards. No sure. But yeah. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And now we catch you all.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.